Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Minority Reacts. As you can see from my point of view, we're going to be reacting to a very interesting video. But funny thing is, let me introduce, not me, let my co-host introduce themselves. So go ahead, co-host.
It's your boy Devo back again on the grind
Back
all the
again,
time.
back and blacker than ever. He's 2.0. He was 1.0 before.
Okay, bro.
But from you guys, since we have two different perspectives here, you guys have already seen what we're reacting to. He has not. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen and get his reaction, just straight up reaction to what we're doing. Now, much like the last video, if you haven't seen it, without spoiling it, he picked a video that is reminiscent of us. And I wanted to do that with him, but I wanted to pick a video that reminds me of him, because he's a good guy. He's been with me for over, 10 years now? Over a decade we've been friends?
Yep.
Yes, over a decade. We've helped each other. We've talked to each other. We used to go on Danny's runs at like 2 in the morning, like almost every day. I think it was every day, every night. Anyways, long
You know
story
what's
short.
crazy?
Huh.
I think it's been about 15 years now.
Because we met in middle
'Cause
school.
we were like 11, I think.
Because I met you
So
in middle
16.
school. Yeah, because I met you in middle
I
school. It
don't know.
was the first year of middle school. I met you in the 6th grade.
So that we had to have been around like 10 or 11 because freshman is like 13, 14.
Yeah, around 9 or 10, depending on when your birthdays are. Because you're older, so you'd be 10. I'd be 9 going on 10, I believe.
Well, no, I think I'd be 11 and you would have been 10 going on 11.
Anyways, we're old now. People use our birth dates to lie about being 18 or older so they can get M-rated games. That hurts my feelings. Bet you didn't think I'd hit you with that
Okay.
little factoid, huh?
Yeah, I mean, all right.
Anyways, I'm going to get into it now, and I'm going to have him just react to what I have pulled up here. Because like I said, it's a video that I wanted to share with him because, like he said, last video was something that reminded him of us, and this reminds me of him. And yeah, let's get into it. Widened here for you. Yeah, so
Is there any particular reason that a video named 10 Strongest Animals would remind you of me?
um no, not at all. Nothing particular.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, just checking.
Yep. Anyways, we're going to get right on into it. So yeah, we're going to be reacting to the 10 strongest animals because much like my good friend Devo here, he's a absolute animal at everything he does. Even when he sleeps, he tries to sleep the hardest. Insane. He's so strong, he could stay in sleep. Even if there's like an earthquake, he can hold it together, just tighten his muscles and stay asleep. Anyways,
Strongest animals in the world. Have you ever wondered what the strongest animal on Earth is?
shall we take our guesses on what we think it is?
Well, I know what the deadliest animal in the world is.
Well, that's not the question now, is it?
Shut the fuck up. I think it's either a polar bear or a grizzly bear.
Those are both very good guesses. And I wonder what they're demonstrating strength off. Is it like their body in general, or is it certain parts of their body? Because like
Right,
a
'cause I
crocodile, an alligator have strong bite forces, but like their arms aren't
Silverback
inherently strong.
gorillas have ridiculous grip strength.
Yeah. So it's like, what are we going off of? Because if it's strength, like even you can even say like, what is it? A dung beetle. Because a lot of dung beetles are considered like strong animals, but it's
Yeah, I
for
mean,
their size.
ants can lift like 100 times their weight or some shit.
Yeah, and it's like to us that doesn't mean a lot, but you got to understand if you were that small, picking up 100 times your weight,
Well, I mean,
you're
imagine
superhuman.
picking up 2,000 pounds.
Yeah, yeah. It's like,
Or no, it'd be 20,000 pounds.
If I had to guess, I feel like this might be a what's the word? Not a rhetorical question, but like a trick question. Because like I'm thinking of big animals, and I feel like it's gonna be some kind of insect.
I don't think it's gonna be an insect
What?
because it's an animal. Insects are insects.
Insects are part of the animal kingdom.
Yes, but they're
I
well.
think
I
you're
guess they're not specifying mammal.
yeah, I was gonna say you're thinking yeah. I was like, I think you're thinking of mammal more than animal. Unless
You're a
this is
mammal.
a whole fish aren't animals type scenario. I don't know if you've ever seen that TikTok.
Nope.
These two
I
best
don't really
friends
watch
of
TikTok.
decades had a conversation where one of the friends for his entire life thought that fish aren't animals, they're fish.
Oh wait, you're talking about the You Should Know podcast.
Yeah,
Yep, I
yeah.
listen to them.
I just noticed too. In the background here, there's like a little white bird or something just chilling.
Yeah, man.
Homie's like, if I stand still, they won't notice me.
Well, I think what it is he sees this elephant. And he's like, well, if there's crocodiles around, they're not gonna be going for me.
They're not gonna get me. They're gonna get him.
Yeah.
Turn that off. But anyways, let's get back into it because that was my bad. I got distracted. But yeah, so my final guess is if I had to be specific with an insect, I would say because it's stuck between a dung beetle and an ant because dung beetles literally roll balls that are heavier than them, but I don't know how heavy.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna say an ant because ants are wickedly strong for how small they are.
I think I think if they're basing it off of body mass, then I'm going with polar bear, grizzly bear because they've got some ridiculous strength.
Whilst some strong animals possess a strength that far surpasses humans, the truth is that different animals have different types of strength. Some smaller animals have incredible power relative to their size, allowing them to lift many times their body weight. And some members of the animal kingdom have jaws that can perform incredibly strong and powerful bites.
I love how we just discussed all of this and we literally could have just hit play and he would have just explained everything. Because I'm like, what are they
Yeah,
basing
man.
this off of?
Yeah, that's usually how our life goes.
Oh yeah, that's okay though because it makes for great conversation, you know.
Very true.
So what is the strongest animal in the world? In this video, we look at the total relative to size, body, weight, and bite strength of all species.
So they're going not just their body, like we were trying to discuss. That's insane. Because if they're going the relativity of their size and body and their weight, obviously, and the bite strength of it as well, you might have it. I think you might be a bear. Because bears are
I don't know.
wickedly strong.
But I
Their
mean,
bite force is
yeah,
strong.
that's really kind of the only way to try and truly measure what animal would be the strongest in the kingdom.
Yeah. I think too. What else would there be?
I mean, there's a bunch. You could say you could throw a hippo in there.
I was gonna say hippo. That was the one that I was gonna think, but like, it's the
You
same
could
thing
say
with
like a you could say like a leopard because they literally drag dead carcasses up trees.
yeah,
Um, I mean, yeah, there's a shit ton. You could say great white shark, depending on what their bite force is.
yeah,
You could say some dogs like a pit bull or an American bulldog.
yeah,
Like, I think it's the American bulldogs that they have lockjaw. So like when they bite, they can lock their jaw,
yeah,
and like at that point, there's no getting out of it.
yeah.
Um, so kind of yeah, like you really have to. You can't really go off of anything else other than the size, the body weight, and the bite strength. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you're encompassing everything the animal has to offer instead of the one thing that they're good at.
Right.
Because like I was thinking hippo, but it's the same thing. Hippo's bites are wickedly strong, but then again, you could go with a rhino because sure, a rhino is
A
basically blind, but
Hey, a little bit off topic, kind of more on an unserious note. Those motherfuckers are too big to be moving that fucking fast.
yeah, yeah. Have you seen the video of the guy? They're on like a safari and he's in a speedboat, and that thing's behind him going
And
up
it's
and down through the
in
water.
the water. Yep, they shouldn't be able to move that fast in the water. Hey, them bitches should sink.
They defy physics like bees in their wings.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the same thing with what moose. Have you seen a moose run through 6 feet of snow?
I seen a moose run into the side of a car.
Same thing.
And let me tell you, the car didn't win.
That's a topic, like, I feel like that's a video in and of itself of where we just have a picture of a moose and we just describe a moose, you know? Like, it's just a 10-minute clip of us being like, yeah, dude, we've seen videos of it flipping cars. I saw one of it throwing a black bear into the air.
Yeah,
Picked it up and just threw it, and I was like, well. But yeah, that's
apparently moose are dickheads too.
yeah, I would be too if I
Like,
was
they're
that
just
big.
aggressive for no reason.
Yeah, they have the height of a 6-foot man, but the attitude of a 5'2" woman. You know.
That's gonna be it. Welcome to a controversial take. by Damien.
He said, "Here at Minority Reacts, we do not follow or agree with what has come out of his mouth. I just want to say I'm only here for legal reasons. Legally, I'm here because it's fun, but unlegally, get him out of here. Bring him out back."
Fantastic. Third video, and we're already gonna get fucking canceled. I didn't even do anything.
Anyways, the weather outside's great.
Bullshit.
Number 10. Anaconda.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Pound for pound, the anaconda is the world's most massive snake and thus the most powerful of them all. Indeed, this heavyweight constrictor has stocky muscles that are way thicker than any other snake. They can grow up to 30 feet,
Yeah.
9 meters, diameters of 12 inches, 30.5 centimeters, and can weigh 550 pounds, 250 kilograms. Once locked onto a prey, the anaconda will strike, bite to quarry with knife-like teeth, and then wrap around its prey.
Something like that
using
just
its
shouldn't
thick
exist.
It's like one comedian said a snake is the devil, and he never understood why until he got older and saw it move. His entire life, he thought snakes didn't move because they don't got arms.
What?
They don't got, like, feet. So he's like, I never thought about it because I would just look at a snake and it's always pictures. But once I got to, like, 10, 11 years old and I went to my first zoo, I saw it moving. I went, Ma, how's that moving? Oh, because if it's muscles, but it ain't got no legs. And she explained it to him scientifically, but he just put it into his mind, nah, that's the devil. Like, it ain't got legs and it's moving, the devil.
That is not the Lord's work.
thick muscular coils that embrace the victim and squeeze it tightly, right until the victim dies from suffocation. Any animal, no matter how large or dangerous, can be on the menu. Capybara,
Oh, no.
tapir, agouti, peccary, deer, rodent, caiman, jaguar. The bigger, the better.
Yeah, that just goes to show how, like, I'm unaware of certain animals because I literally went, oh, capybara, pig, and then I was like, oh, that's a deer, and, like, you know, like, I was saying the names that I'm used to them. Like, for example, let's go back through them.
Can be on the menu. Capybara, tapir,
I looked at that and went, that's a weird looking pig.
agouti,
I'm like, that's a rat.
peccary,
That's a pig.
deer,
A deer.
rodent,
Oh, a squirrel.
caiman,
Oh, that's a crocodile.
jaguar.
That's a jaguar.
Bigger.
Like, my brain
No
is just...
bullshit. When I first saw that, my first thought was leopard. And the word jaguar is on the screen, and bro said jaguar, and my mind still went leopard.
It's jaguar. I always like how people say jaguar. Jaguar.
Yeah, Presley says it jaguar.
You. Blocker.
Like jaguar, that money.
I would look at you and be like, yeah, are they wired? Do they have a little speaker on them or like a little microphone? They wired up? They're tapped?
Yeah, Jack's wired, dog.
Dude, you never met Jack Wire? He's big, 6'8", 419 pounds of solid muscle. He's got no neck, ankles, or wrists, but he's there.
Well, I've got a little black piece of metal that throws smaller silver pieces of metal at a high velocity.
That's when we find out you're just talking about you like snapping quarters and like coins out of your fingers.
I used to be able to do that really good.
I know.
Yeah, the better. Number 9.
Yeah.
Grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Grizzlies are
Pretty high up.
monstrously
Yeah.
strong. Someone estimated to have the strength of up to 6 men.
Well, obviously they've never met your dad in a fight before.
My dad's not winning a fight against a grizzly bear.
I know that. You know that, but does he know that?
No, not at all.
No, he doesn't.
Grizzlies have broad bodies with seasonally varied amounts of fat.
I just realized, like, a grizzly bear's face is small compared to its big ass head.
Yeah.
I've never felt more
Yeah, it is.
relatable to a creature before.
You do got a big ass head.
I always tell people, if I get kidnapped, you better duct tape it to the side of the van, else I'm gonna be swinging that thing around.
Yup.
What's he doing? He's just ramming his head in this stuff. Boom! Hit the driver, and now we flipped. Sure, I got a concussion. Sure, I don't remember what happened in the last 2 years of my life, but I'm alive.
Live.
All thanks to
home.
this 22-inch, radius of a head that I got. Last time, I forgot, I don't know if I told you this. Last time I got a physical for my job, like one of my jobs, the doctor, I told him about the time my sister measured my head and it was a big head. He goes, your head doesn't seem too big. It does seem rather large, but let's see. He wraps the tape measure around my head, and when he saw the number, he started laughing and he caught himself. He went, it starts laughing. He's like, I'm sorry. I was like, no, I understand. It's a big head. How big is he? He's like 22.5 inches all the way around. You are above average, so you are considerably big-headed. And I was like, thanks, Doc.
Big-headed bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
But always powered by huge ropes of muscle. The grizzly's forelegs are by far the strongest of any predator. They are powered by shoulder muscles so huge they form a prominent hump on the animal's back, along with claws up to...
I didn't know that. I didn't know that about that hump on their back. I thought that was just something that they're like, that's part of their body.
I thought that was just how their shoulder blades were.
That actually makes me more scared of them now, knowing that that's just so much muscle in their body that they had to put it somewhere, so they put it in their shoulders.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
Hmm.
Do you remember Keenan?
Yeah.
Bro thinks he can take on a bear.
Never.
He thinks he can take on a black bear.
Nope. It kind of reminds me of my coworker Jackson. He thought he could fight a lion barehanded. And you want to know why? Out of all the reasons, why would you think this, what is he, 19 at the time? This 19-year-old college student thinks he could fight a lion barehanded, no weapons.
He's got a cat.
That's not bad, no. His reasoning was, I scared a mountain lion away once. I was like, you think a lion's gonna look at you, hear your voice, and be like, nah, I shouldn't mess with him. He's like, I can fight it.
Chances are he didn't scare a mountain lion away. Chances are the mountain lion had cubs nearby, noticed him, was protecting the cubs, wasn't trying to fight, was just being protective, and he did what he was supposed to do, which is make a bunch of noise, throw shit at it while walking backwards, keeping his eyes on it.
More than likely. But I just shot him down immediately. I was like, nope, no, I don't care what you've scared in your life. That bear does not care. The lion does not care. Whatever you're trying to fight does not care about you. It cares about itself and just itself.
6 inches long and as thick as cigars, this gives it the power effortlessly to dig huge holes in very short amounts of time. It also enables them to decapitate adult mooses with a single blow.
I'm sorry, you're saying
Yeah.
Bro can erase the matter of what would be a moose's neck with one hit?
That, let me verify that's what he said specifically. Because he says, along with 6 claws up to 6 inches long and as thick as cigars, this gives it the power to effortlessly dig a hole in very short amounts of time.
It also enables them to
decapitate an adult moose with a single blow. Now, if I'm not mistaken, decapitate doesn't mean completely off the body. It just means you make the body not attached to the head completely.
You just said the same thing 2 different ways.
So, I've learned that decapitation isn't fully, like, the head removed from the body. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it means. It just means the head's, like I said before, it's just off the body in some way, shape, or form, but not completely off the body. It doesn't have to be required to be off the body. Because
so majority of it is detached.
Yeah, I want to say over 50%.
There you go. That makes sense. But
Yeah.
still, that's a lot of matter to be erasing in one blow. Not only that, mooses' necks are gotta be fucking strong carrying around them big ass antlers.
Yeah, they're thick. They have thick necks. Especially they got thick hides too that can literally stop bullets from going through them.
Yeah.
So yeah, the more I learn about a grizzly bear, the more I'm just like, you know what? What if we just left him alone?
Hey, they can have it.
Yeah, you know what? If he's mad and he wants my peanut butter, here you go, have the whole thing. I'm gonna go home now. I'm gonna walk away. If he follows me, here's my change. You better, here's my credit cards. Go get your kid something nice for Christmas.
Decapitate adult mooses with a single blow. The bear's biting muscles are also frighteningly powerful. It can close them with over 1,200 pounds per square inch, which is certainly enough totally to crush a human skull or snap the spines of very large prey, like adult male elk.
I'm sorry. That's another big ass creature that he could just kill, I guess.
Or
These-
at least immobilize.
Yeah, like, so let me get this straight. So with one hit, he could decapitate a fully grown male moose's neck, or its head. 2, it could just snap the neck of an adult male elk. And from what I'm reading, it's about to get really fast, and I hope I never encounter this creature.
Yeah,
A
another
sprinting
big ass
grizzly
creature that don't need to
jumps
be
up
that
the
fast.
35 miles per hour, 56 kilometers per hour. Although it can maintain this speed only for a short period of time, it can run at a loping speed for a long distance. Number 8. Oxen.
I did not even consider this.
Yeah, I didn't think about bulls or ox or anything like that.
Even horses, like a horse is strong as hell. We literally go off of horsepower. Like, I didn't think about that at all.
We were going off of the god damn, the jungle. Shit that you'd find in the jungle.
Yeah, we immediately thought of like African animals, like South American animals, but we never once were like, what about domesticated animals? I
did say dog.
You did say dog. Yeah, you did. You brought up dogs. I think it would be funny if it's like the number 1 strongest animal, a parrot. And I'm like, shut up, get out of here. No, the number 1 answer is a picture of just your dad back when he was like 24 years old. Just, well, that makes sense.
Blow up the video.
Oxen are also known as bullock in some countries, a larger and stronger breed of cattle. Oxen have been working as a draft animal since 4000 BC.
I never
Oxen
considered
are
them.
commonly adult males. They have a body length between 6.5 and 7.5 feet, 2 to 2.3 meters, and weigh up to 1,410 pounds, 640 kilograms. Oxen are strong enough to carry a weight of up to 1,763 pounds, 800 kilograms. Oxen are mainly used for ploughing fields and pulling carts. They can carry a heavy load for an extended period than other draft animals.
Yeah.
Oxen are also known for their calm temperament and are also considered as a symbol of strength, stability, and determination. Number 7.
I knew he was going to be in here, but the fact of like, that still blows my mind that I just completely, like, I guess I'm just so used to seeing them throughout history that my brain just never like clocked it.
Right.
And I'm just like, oh yeah, because like no one talks about the oxen. Like, I feel like they do, and I feel like if you guys talk about oxen, let us know in the comments, because obviously there's people that talk about everything in the world, but in my life, like no one considers them like strong animals because they're so used to them being strong animals. Like they're like, oh, it's
Hashtag
like
let's talk ox.
Hashtag let's talk
Bring-
ox.
Bring awareness to the strength of ox.
Start a whole
obvious
new
enough.
like charity organization to just show how strong oxen are.
Start a Twitter page and a Facebook group.
African bush elephant.
Very specific elephant.
African elephants are the largest living land animals in the world. They are bigger and stronger than Asian elephants. African bush elephants can be 8 to 13 feet, 2.4 to 4 meters in height, and weigh up to 7 tons, 6,300 kilograms.
It's a big bitch.
African bush elephants can lift up to a weight of 9 tons,
Like I know they're big and strong, but that still blows my mind. Because the thing I notice, and we brought this up in science class, and it made me laugh. My science teacher goes, "You want to know something that's impressive about every other animal except humans?" And we're like, "What?" Almost every animal can lift their body weight, if not more. Like there's more of them in their species than there are of us as humans. Because like a lot of humans can't lift their own body weight, but these animals at full like grown can do their own body weight, if not more. And I was like, oh, that just kind of hurts my feelings. Like, just, how dare you?
8,164 kilograms. Their trunk is also very strong. It contains more than 40,000 muscles and tendons and can carry 440 pounds, 200 kilograms of weight.
That makes a lot of sense, especially because we watched a lot of science videos and I got to see an elephant grab its young, like, I don't know what a young elephant's called, if there's a name for it. Maybe it's just an elephant. But like the baby elephant, it grabbed it by its leg and threw it back because it saw I think it was an alligator. Or is it a crocodile in Africa? I don't know. It saw some kind of thing in the water, and as soon as it whipped its kid back, the thing came out of the water and tried snapping it. The mama elephant grabbed its neck, like around the neck, and whipped it back into the water. That thing just starfished into the water, got off to the other side, looked back at the elephant, and looked just pissed off. I was like, I know he's swearing. Like he's speaking animal speak right now, but I know for a fact he's like, you son of a bitch. Look, your mom's here.
Right.
Now I gotta starve again.
Wait. African bush elephants are also known for their long tusks. Commonly, their tusks grow up to a length of 8.2 feet, 2.5 meters, and weigh up to 100 pounds, 45 kilograms. They use their immense tusks for digging, to defend predators, and to fight with other male African elephants. Number 6. Tiger.
It's a tiger. Sorry, I don't know why that was a stim in my mind. It's a tiger. But yeah, like I said, I don't know what it is about an elephant's trunk, but every time it moves it around, I always look at it like it's a person. Like kind of like how like ventriloquists do things. It's like it's the way they move their trunk. It's like snake-like almost, but at the same time they almost move it like a puppet because they can grab stuff with it. I'm just like, huh.
Right.
Tigers are strongest and largest members of the cat family. Siberian tiger is
that is a big bitch. Like
Bro,
I've always
tigers get fucking massive.
like I know they're big, but when you get that close, I'm just like, you are bigger than I thought.
the largest of the family. An adult Siberian tiger would measure 6.25 to 7.6 feet, 1.9 to 2.3 meters in length, and up to 675 pounds, 306 kilograms in weight. Tigers have mighty jaws and 30 teeth in total. The upper canines of the tigers reach up to a length of 4 inches, 10 centimeters.
Man, 4 inches, that's massive. Some might even say huge, dude. Like that's gigantic in my opinion, you know.
You're so stupid.
Anyways, the weather outside's pretty nice.
Designed for tearing flesh. Tigers are fearsome hunters and can carry up to twice of their body weight.
Once again, like just every animal has been able to carry their body weight or more. The more I see this, the more I understand that we're just smarter than them in certain aspects.
All it is.
Like,
Yeah. We just have thumbs. That's all it is. All it is. We just have thumbs.
We were walking
around. We'd be fucked.
Yeah, we're walking around with no thumbs, and then all of a sudden, one of the like many kids in a generation just came out. What is that? And then when they grew up, they're like, I can grab stick, stab. Like, we can defend ourselves.
Tigers become vicious fighters by standing on.
Like every cat I see is so long. Like I know for a fact this cat looks skinny, but as soon as it drops down, it's gonna just look fat and just big.
Look at the back muscles on that fucking tiger.
Look how big his forearm is right here.
Bro is ripped.
Their hind legs. Number 5, eagle.
I didn't even think about a bird.
No, a bird did not cross my mind at all. Because like they said, they're going off of like their size, their weight, and their bite force. And it makes sense for a bird to be in here.
Yeah.
Considering the power to lift the weight, eagles
Me and my sister fighting each other.
are strongest birds in the world. Eagles have powerful feet, large hooked beaks, and sharp talons. It lets them lift off prey that weighs 4 times their weight.
I just got a 2 for
Eagles are
1.
known
Yeah, I was gonna say that's actually pretty insane. 4 times their weight.
Yeah.
I mean, given like just any animal carrying anything times their weight, but like it's one of those things. Like we said, we didn't consider oxen. I didn't consider a bird because I'm used to birds picking up little tiny animals, but I never realized how light a bird is compared to what they're picking up.
for hunting fox.
Hell, eagles pick up little kids too. I don't know if you know that they can pick
Eagles
up like
pick up goats
yeah, like
and drop them off cliffs.
that poor goat just here. Oh no, Reggie!
Have you seen that video, dude?
I think so.
An eagle's flying with a fucking goat in its feet and like flies to a cliff and just drops him off
Nope.
the edge.
That poor goat.
Foxes, deer, and wildcats. Eagles are also regarded as a symbol of power, freedom, and victory. There are 60 different species of eagles in the world.
I think I only know like 3 of the different species.
I know a bald eagle.
Yeah, I know bald eagle,
I know the
golden.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Shut the Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut your ass up. I hate you. That was funny, but I hate you. You said it with so much confidence. I know the Philadelphia Eagles. Like you just I know the bald and Philadelphia. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. That was good.
With their strong and broad wings, eagles fly up to a height of 10,000 to 15,000 feet.
I should have thought of a bird because I remember the fact of an adult male swan can break your femur with its wing.
I'm pretty sure a Canadian goose can too.
Yeah. Yeah. And funny enough, so for some of you who don't know, we have 2 friends that like to do things with nature. One of them likes to be dumb with nature. The other one likes to respect nature and understands we can't do certain things. Now, without saying names, one of our friends decided to honk at a goose. And once that goose started rushing him, he proceeded to beg the goose to stop. Whereas another one of our friends saw a goose and went, wow, that's pretty. Took a picture of it with the flash off, but kept a safe distance away from it. Now, Devo understands maybe one of the friends. I don't know if you understand who the other friend is. But yeah,
Nope.
very fun.
We also have a friend who likes to be mean to Canadian geese, and that friend happens to be my wife. There's a video of a flock of these geese in a parking lot, and she thought it would be a good idea to just run up on them.
They're not like pigeons. They're not going to fly away, dog.
Well, thankfully they didn't fucking go whoop her ass. 'Cause that's exactly what would have happened.
Could you
She
imagine
would have
having
jumped by some fucking geese, dog.
Yeah, like imagine you go to work all busted up and your like boss is like, "What happened? Did you get like but your girlfriend get into a fight with some dudes at the bar or something?" No. Geese. A whole flock of them.
I got
Did you-
jumped.
Did you
Where'd
win?
you get jumped
No.
by some fucking geese.
But I thought you had a weapon. I did. They took it. Then they broke it in front of me to show just how strong they were.
I went and slapped my wife on the ass after. I'm less of a man now.
I can't imagine you pull out something to defend yourself, right? Like you're not gonna use it, but you're just doing it to be like, get away from me. Imagine a goose swiping it, holding it with its other wing, and just snapping it in half in front of you to prove a point to you.
I'd have to shoot it.
You'd be like, yeah, now I shoot every
I would have to shoot
goose.
it at every single one that I saw because
Yo.
they're like that's way too much evolution.
That's what I was just about to say. You'd be like, I gotta kill him. Why? That's too much goddamn power in a bird.
Yeah, they
That
don't need
is
to be doing all
steel.
that.
They just grabbed something made out of steel and went, "Gah."
I'd be more scared of that than fucking robots.
Yeah.
They can also glide for hours without rest. Unlike other birds, eagles love the storms. They use the power of wind to fly higher. These fearless hunters also have a
Pretty sure this is a falcon that they're showing us right here. I might be wrong.
No,
strong vision.
that would be an eagle.
Their eyes have more light-sensitive cells than humans, so they can easily spot prey and enemies from long distances.
See, sometimes I wonder if my mom had the eyes of a bird because she would just fucking see me doing something I'm not supposed to, but yet the person who's watching me, aka my sister, who's point blank doesn't see me. Then again, it could just be easily my sister's
kind of blind. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say she could easily just been ignoring me. She's blind legally to the point where she takes off her glasses. She just sees shapes. She doesn't see like actual like definitive things. But yeah, I just wanted to just get off topic a little bit. It is kind of bullshit how my mom just knew I was doing something wrong, even though she couldn't see me do it.
Yeah.
And she'd always say, I have the eyes of a hawk. Bullshit, you have the eyes of an eagle. Because this man is telling us about eagle eyes. And that's the bullshit I had to put up with. Sometimes it wasn't even my fault. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. My sister just left. So it looks like I did the thing that she did.
Oh, I know that all too well.
Number 4.
Yep.
Gorilla.
Yep. I knew it had to at least be on here. These motherfuckers are... Imagine properly showing them how to work out and giving them protein shakes.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
These dudes, I'll always bring up the video in science class where we got to see the alpha male, quote unquote, of the pack of like gorillas, and his son challenged him. He grabbed his son by his ankle and slammed him to the other side of him, like one armed, just basically body slammed him, and sat there looking at his son while he got up all hurt, crying. And when the narrator goes, "Yeah, that baby gorilla was 400 pounds." He's like, well, it shouldn't be a baby. It's a young adolescent gorilla, I should say. And I just start laughing. And she's like, what's so funny? I'm like, you're telling me he just did that one arm? He's like, yes. Gorillas are insanely strong.
Yeah. Gorillas are the largest primates on Earth. Comparing strength of a silverback gorilla to human strength, gorillas are 4 or more times stronger than a man. They are very destructive and fearless when they engage in fights, due to their strength and size. A silverback gorilla can lift twice the weight of dead weight lifted by a strong human being.
Hold on. That's an interesting way to word that. Can lift twice the weight of dead weight lifted by a strong human being. So you're telling me at our strongest, because usually dead weight is like heavier to lift, right? So
it's because all the weight isn't like centralized.
Yeah, so you're telling me that at our strongest, he's twice as strong as our strongest normally. Yep. That is fucking scary. Because he's 4 times stronger, I'm assuming, than like a fit man. But he's twice as strong.
Yeah, the average gym goer, yeah, I would say but that's what they're basing it off.
He's twice as strong as our strongest human.
Basically.
That's fucking terrifying.
Boasting an ability to bite 1,300 psi, the mountain gorilla has a weapon that it can keep in reserve for emergencies. So while you may think of how strong gorillas are in terms of how much they can lift or move, these Can
I just say, like, his fur looks really, like, shaped up, like, on the top of his head. Like, he has a gorilla barber that he goes. Because, like, I know his hair just naturally stops right here, but it really does look like almost like a flat top. Like, he went to the the fucking zoo barber and was like, hey, just a little off the back.
Bro's got a date later on. He knew he was about to be on camera.
Look at him, too. He's posing. He has his good side, you know?
Forest giant.
That dude's got a big head now that I look at it. Like, his head's just long.
Also have one of the strongest bites on the planet. Number 3.
Yeah.
Leafcutter ant.
I thought an ant would at least be on here.
The 0.82 inches, 2.1 centimeter long leafcutter ants are one of the most incredibly strong creatures in the world. This small ant can carry the objects that are 50 times heavier than their body weight.
Yep, that's what you brought
The
up.
leafcutter ants can also cover remarkable distances while carrying the weight. They have remarkably powerful jaws to carry large pieces of leaves to their nests. Even though leafcutter ants are very small in size, they have a great cross-sectional area of muscles than larger animals. Leafcutter ants can also vibrate their jaws at a rate of 1,000 times per second.
Phew. Oof. So they're just chainsaws, essentially.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Good
Or like
lord.
a shredding machine.
Yeah. I didn't know they could do that. Like, well, I guess this is a specific type of ant. This is the leafcutter ant. Like I said, I just said ants in general, but God, jeezums.
So they
Right.
can produce an immense force to move large objects. Number 2, rhinoceros beetle.
Well, I didn't say specifically this beetle, but I guess,
By
yeah, it's an insect.
considering the amount of weight
Yeah.
can carry by an animal related to its weight, rhinoceros beetles are the second strongest animals on Earth. They can carry objects that are 850 times
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
That's insane.
Even if that thing weighed a pound, he could carry up to like 4 adult dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck.
heavier than their body weight. It is like a human of average size, carrying a weight of 65 tons.
Jesus God.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's like what? Because I think they said elephants. That African elephant was 7 tons. That's almost you can almost carry 10 of them.
Mhm.
That's
59,000 kilograms. Rhinoceros beetles are the largest group of beetles in the world. They can reach up to a length of 6 inches, 15 centimeters. Male rhinoceros beetles have 2 remarkable horns, one on their head and another pointing from their thorax. The horns of this species of beetle look like rhinos. The rhino beetles also use their horns to fight with other male beetles to attract females. Number 1.
oh
Dung beetle.
There you go.
okay.
The half-inch long, 1.27 centimeter dung beetles are the
See, like I said, I felt like it had to have been an insect if they're going off of like certain things. But how strong is this thing then? Because I didn't think
Right.
it'd be like my guess was if it was going off of size, it was this. But if if the Hercules or the rhinoceros beetle is 850 times its weight, how fucking strong is this?
Yeah.
strongest living creatures on Earth. The male insects of this small species of insects can lift objects that are 1,141 times heavier than their
Oh my
body weight.
God.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's a real specific number. How
That's
did they calculate that?
I assume they just kept giving him items that weighed more and more, but like slightly. And then when it got to, let's say, 1141.1 times, he couldn't move it. Hold on, let's see. So let's say if I'm 200 pounds, right? And I times that by that number, I could lift up to 228,200 pounds. That is a lot of weight.
Yeah. Insane.
That's dude, these goddamn animals are too strong.
It's just like an average-sized human carrying 80 tons, 72,574 kilograms.
That is fucking absurd.
Dung beetles develop
Yeah.
such
Oh.
extraordinary strength through the unusual competition for mates. Dung beetles use their horns to fight with potential rivals. Such fights help the dung beetle to improve their strength.
I gotta say, that's actually pretty dope. That they're literally rolling around crap, obviously, but they're fighting on an object that's moving.
Yeah.
Like, that's what gets me. I'm like, I watch too many animes where I'm just like, you know what? I'm interested. Like, if someone animated 2 dung beetles fighting on a literal ball of crap, I'd be like, all right, who's gonna win here?
That's all for today.
Dude, like, So
A lot of those threw me off.
yeah, so the oxen was one that threw me off. Seeing how big a tiger can actually get threw me off. Didn't even think of like, because I didn't think the dung beetle would be there because they didn't have like a lot of like duplicates of stuff. Ooh, my headset. So I was thinking like, oh, maybe this is the one insect that's stronger than what I thought it was.
Right.
But like any animal that's 10 times their strength is fucking absurd.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Like we're lucky that the beetle's only what half a foot long. If that thing was
bro,
even
those
a foot
those
long,
would be a problem.
Yeah.
Would be a problem.
As soon as it hits a foot long, that's gonna be ridiculous because it's gonna have more weight. Because even if it's
I feel like that would get to the point where you'd have to shoot it.
yeah,
Like, there's no stomping on it.
hey, but just grab your foot.
Just gonna start rolling you around.
Giving you the death roll. But yeah, that comes to an end, and we already talked about what I think was the most surprising, I guess, and I genuinely was surprised with the dung beetle because, like I said, the only reason I brought it up is because if they're going off of relativity of size, that thing's small, but it pushes around a lot of weight.
Right.
If that's the case, hold on, let me use my phone quick. How much does a dung beetle weigh? How much does a dung beetle weigh? 0.35 ounces. So not even a full pound, which is good for them because that would be ridiculous. How the fuck did they determine that?
What?
So it's 0.35 ounces. If you do its multiplier, it can lift up to almost 400 pounds. Now, I'm assuming that's like in its ball form, like it can push it around as a ball, which is still impressive. But I'm happy that our foot stomping on them can just crush them because if I stepped on it and it just caught my foot, I'd be like, well, Devon, I deserve everything that's about to happen to me. I once again did what every human foolishly does and test Mother Nature. We never win against Mother Nature.
And now I'm cooked.
That's when you see me like step on it, and when it catches my foot and I look at you, the screen goes black and white and just goes, Damien was thrashed about for 14 hours straight. Rumor says he's still getting thrashed around.
It pauses. Yeah, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Well, it all goes back to the summer of 1996. What? God, that was, like I said, that was genuinely actually entertaining to watch. Especially because they were so broad with it. They weren't just specific with one thing. But it's like, that's insane. That genuinely is insane.
Yeah, that a couple of those threw me for a loop.
But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and we'll be doing this every Friday. And we might be doing some new projects on the Fridays in between just to kind of like spice things up for you guys. But yeah, as of right now, we have the Minority Reacts, and that's every Friday. You're going to see both of our faces. We're going to try to do our best to make it entertaining for y'all. But after that, I don't think I have anything else besides, every Tuesday at 3 p.m. is like a normally scheduled video here on the YouTube channel. But yeah, is there anything you want to shout out or anything you want to talk about before we close up here?
You can catch me on Twitch at DevoRL. That's the username.
I could put it in the link. I could put it in the description below for you.
Yeah. It'll be in the description below. I try to go live every day. I obviously don't because I'm human. But when I stream, it's a good time. Swing through, have some fun.
That being said, as always, we like to thank you. We just like to say that thank you for letting us be colored so you don't have to be. With that, we'll see you in the next one.